Wait. Oh, I am recording. Okay, boom. What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Benji, and I'm back balling. We are back again with the Hoopcast, and of course, I got my man.
What's going on, Ben? Been a minute, brother. Been a minute.
Sir, yes, sir. But we are back with it, man. We wanted to get started with a lot of madness going on. Y'all know what time of the year it is, man. March Madness. We've got plenty of players that are out here doing their thing. And in the women's game, we've got upsets, buzzer beaters, and in the men's game, upsets, buzzer beaters. And I know one of the biggest games we got some of the juggernauts headed to play real soon is actually UConn matching up with number 2 Baylor. That should be a pretty good one. As we kind of review, what do you think is going to be the biggest keys to that game, man?
I think Paige Bueckers. Let's just be honest. Let's just hit the nail on the coffin, hit it right on the head. Paige Bueckers, Big East Player of the Year, freshman by the way, but projected number 1 overall pick in the WNBA draft.
This is the checkers game where grandson and
so it's just crazy, man. She's a bucket getter. She's getting about 19, 20 points a game, 9.2 assists, 5.2 steals. Great playmaker, about 5'11", close to 6'1", or around that range.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's gonna step up to the big stage and do what she's been doing all day. But we cannot sleep on number 2 Baylor.
That's a fact.
So I mean, hey man, I got it's gonna be a shutdown for sure. It's gonna be the Godzilla versus King Kong of the NCAA championship. Of the tournament. So I mean, hey.
I know UConn is just coming off the game against Iowa. They balled out, and you gotta understand the freshman herself, Paige, putting up 20 a game, almost 5 assists a game as well, and she's rebounding the ball. She's making the game look really easy as a freshman, as you can see right there. She gets straight to it, man. I like this because I kind of haven't been able to see like the full footage of everybody that's been playing. So it looks like this is gonna be the full like breakdown of everybody. I think what's something that she's really good at is just kind of being in the mid range. Like, and that's something I think has really stood out to me. The patience that Paige has. A lot of people her age, men and women, just don't have as a freshman, just being able to pick their spots and get to where they want to get on the court. So I think, of course, she's kind of just the key that makes it all happen. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward. She's playing all the positions at 5'11". She's kind of the key to the engine that could. You can see she rebounds the ball. She's gonna be the one that pretty much initiates majority of the offense. You can see her getting to the middle real easy. Like she's real good, and I think that's gonna be the big thing. UConn, as we were kind of just shaking, man. UConn is a really big team. You can even see them against Iowa, how huge they look. Like, I think the shortest player on UConn's squad is 5'8". So they actually got a pretty big squad. You got plenty of men's teams that don't have that size, and you can see that's real evident right there. It's when she can shoot over defenders. I mean, you can't really, because the other team's point guard is typically going to be like 5'5", 5'6". So then you got kids that are guarding her, and they too slow. And just look at the way they get up the court, man. Real easy. And they open up the game real quick. See, you got the point guards guarding her, opens up opportunities, but to a quick fast break. 20-something seconds in the shot clock. So I think UConn, of course, they got a rich history of getting to the championship. They got a rich history of being in the women's. Every year, I'm pretty sure their goal is a championship. And, of the last 10 years, they've won a lot of them. So it's really tough for me to kind of count them out, even though it has been like the year of the upsets. But I think most definitely, you can't really count them out, And it's just, in my mind, it's going to be who's running for second place. But definitely, like I said, you can't count out any teams. I think Baylor, if anyone, Baylor has a very solid opportunity in trying to take them out.
Yeah, man, I 100% agree. I definitely liked how I think what stood out to her about her game is her pace and poise. Like she doesn't get rattled. I mean, people sleep on the fact that, I mean, granted, you might be a 4 or 5-star basketball high school recruit coming out of like high school, but then I mean that high school to college transition is tough for a lot of players. So the fact that she almost looks like she does the exact same thing, if not better, in college that she's doing compared to what she was doing in high school, it's amazing. And like you said, we're in an age it's either 3 or layup. So her using that mid-range game and getting in between that 15 to 10-foot jumpers, it's incredible to see. She's low-key already a pro more than we think or anticipate she is. So I mean, I definitely agree on that. And everyone's playing for second place. I almost can't agree more. But like you said, we can't sleep on the juggernauts Baylor or South Carolina.
South Carolina, definitely.
They beat South Carolina though. I think they gave them one of their first
She got kind of nasty against them, as a matter of fact.
All right, mama mentality. So I mean, hey.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, she had a 30-point game against South Carolina. The girl, Zia Cook, she's pretty good. And that typically was what I saw was what Paige's matchup was at the time was Zia Cook. But I think, like I said, Paige is a big guard, man. So you can't put a point guard on her because she just gonna shoot over them, and then you can't really put a 2 guard or a 3 on her because she's too fast, she's too quick.
Yeah.
So as you can see, like I said, you put a point guard on her, she shoot right over her. So she's a tough cover, man. But like I said, even majority of the players on that squad are pretty versatile as a team.
Mm-hmm.
And
a lot of positionless basketball. Facts. Like you said, they can move her from the 1 to the 3 if need be the 3. But I mean, once you have like you said, the smallest player was 5'8". So I mean, you definitely mess around with Lynn, and the coach at UConn, he got them conditioning right, and they can run zone man to man. So like, I mean, anything's possible, really. I mean, once you got, it's crazy. They're very disciplined women, and it's like UConn. It seems like they're starting to do like a lot of one and dones or like maybe 2 and outs, but like, I mean, it's fairly young team as well. Like, so, hey man, salute to the program that is building UConn. So I mean, they scary for like you said, the last 10 years and for years to come. Everyone wants to go to UConn.
Yeah, that's so that kind of, I feel like what Kentucky had on the men's game, like the hold that they had for like a few years. I think like that is UConn. Like that is when you get to that point, you kind of done it. Like you kind of you're special as a student athlete. So I think that's, like I said, that's the kind of the measuring stick right there. It's gonna be them. So I think that's a good little test for sure. You can even see, man, how they're really good, man. The UConn team is for the women's.